Hello everybody! It's also Ren here and welcome back to Fate in Your Paws, where Leaf Bear is here in full force. And there's been quite a bit that's happened leading up to this point, so why don't I go ahead and show you guys a bit of what we've had happen. Oh, hello. Apparently there's a rogue here named Apple, who, if you've been watching Clans of the Island, you might recognize. So realize there's all sorts of plants over here. But for now, why don't you... Once you wrap this up, I want to see you come and meet... Oh! Actually, never mind. You don't need to. Because apparently Pinecone came all on her own to come and check out Apple. What are you doing here, Apple? You did want to sniff Apple. Apple is an intruder. So I will go ahead and pop open the randomizer. And do we have the... We don't have the original intruder thing on here, or the one that I added to my... I need to transfer some stuff from my previous one, but it says the cat shows no interest. So we'll probably send Apple home. Just kind of say, hey, sorry, but you're not supposed to be here, and we'll just send you home. But we have met Apple now. Nice to meet you. And you're not leaving. Where are you? You're off to go and use the dirt place, apparently. Sure. We should do chase off lot, honestly. If you're not gonna leave peacefully, we should, like... Except you would not do that. That's the thing. Pinecone wouldn't do that. And you're trying to nuzzle and Apple's saying no. Guys, what's the deal here? You don't need to use... That's the problem with these, is that the cats will, like, use them non-stop. I don't know why. It gets a little annoying. Maybe I'll have you play chase, like... I don't know. I don't feel like you'd do a mean chase. I feel like you'd play chase, honestly. It feels more appropriate for you. Kinda like, if someone catches you, like, you can say, oh, I was chasing them away, but, don't think that's actually gonna happen. We'll see if Apple's still around in a bit, I guess. Okay. Now it looks like Sundance is here and sees Apple. I don't think you're going to be super happy, especially with Apple using the dirt place, which is going to have everybody sent. I know you want to use this, but I think we're going to go ahead and have you chase Apple off of the lot. You're already hissing, yeah. I don't think you're happy to see Apple here. Oh, you're also injured! Okay. This better not turn into a fight, because that'll be bad for you. If it does look like Apple's leaving. Good. Okay. Happened peacefully. No need for a fight. Now, please do your business. Now, this is a little bit overdue, but it's about time that we once again had a meeting of all the healers from the different clans. And you may notice the addition of Little Paw, who happens to be the healer apprentice from Wild Clan. It is a little overdue. Wildpaw is due for a formal ceremony. Everyone's going to be just kind of like talking, getting to know each other, and then kind of communing with whatever ancestors or spirits it is that they personally worship. Where are you two going? Little Paw, where are you going? You are stalking for prey. There's no prey to be stalked here. You do want to hang out with Thunderflutter for a little bit, so I'll let you do that. Last time you saw each other was that wolf attack, or actually the wolf attack was before the gathering. But let's check in. Little Paw, you were just running around. You want to sniff Onyx Fire. You're curious about Bristlebolt. I think you'll want to, like... You do want to sniff Skunk Strike, so I'm going to have you set up to sniff in a moment. All of you, do not nap. Okay, you're also curious about Thunderflutter, so I'll let you do that. You want to sniff Moston, sniff Ember Kit. The kits have been named, by the way. I did pick the names I like best from the ones that you guys suggested. And you may be wondering, where are they? This isn't the same place. They actually rotate where in the clans it is that they meet for their healers meeting. So tonight, it is in a cave by Wild Clan territory, just off the side of it. And it is quite an impressive cave, too. Honestly, this is not something that I thought I'd be able to make, because normally you can't make actual caves in this game, but somehow I managed, and it's actually usable. The cats can actually go underneath the stones, and you can't normally do that. But somehow it works here, and that's good for us. Thunderflutter, you're curious about Sandwish, who was there, like, brand new when you showed up in Ruin Clan's territory. You want to reach level 4 of the hunting skill. Interesting. You want to sniff Broken Light. Maybe you have some suspicions about the fact that Broken Light apparently has a mate in Wild Clan. Let's see, you want to sniff Ivy Leaf. Wave Kit, you're curious about Wave Kit. So you'll be talking a little bit about like what's been going on in Ruin Clan, sharing some news. And you'll probably be sharing the news about Robin Kit with Ruin Clan, about that whole litter of kits. Jackdaw Step, you were also curious about Wave Kit. I'll have you speak to Skunk Stripe in a moment. Now, where are you going? You're off to run around. Okay, that's fine. You're sniffing from very far away, but that's okay. It is nice to just have this. I know it says it's a new moon, but I haven't been doing the half moon. The half moon is like... because of the rotation I have, it'd be so close together, I don't have the time to do that. So I'm doing it on the new moon this time. We'll just say it's a half moon meeting. And up above, you can see through the cracks that there is an aurora. I just kind of was like, is there going to be an aurora tonight? Because we've had a lot of auroras. I think it's a This World thing. I don't think that this is a thing in my other games. How often these auroras will happen. But it is pretty interesting. Yeah, I can't see. Gotta zoom in just a little bit. Is there a bird in the cave, apparently? So there is. Oh. They're trying to stalk for prey. Let's... You want to playfully chase Thunderflutter. I'll let you do that. Why not? You lost a friend. Who'd you lose as a friend? Pinecone! Interesting. Okay, you two will have to mend that. Oh. Oh. Okay. No friendship? You guys not get along? Interesting. Okay, you don't want to... You're not interested in play. Okay, that's interesting. A lot of people have been speculating that Thunderflutter might have something to do with some of the weird goings-on between Echo Clan and Ruin Clan. Who knows? I don't know. It looks like everybody is like starting to take a nap, so I think I'm gonna let everyone... Let's see, you're off to stalk for prey. Why don't you come and nap here? And Little Paw, you're also gonna nap here. Everybody needs to nap and commune with their ancestors, and then we'll end this for the night, because I think everyone's kind of not getting along at this point. Things are kind of tense. Everyone's got some tension. Let them all just kind of commune with whomever it is they commune with. Skunk Stripe is now on her way home from the gathering, and there's just something really fun about watching her just kind of run through Wild Clan's territory here. It's just beautiful. Honestly, just kind of like watching the cats go as they go. I love it. Sometimes it's just nice to watch as they go about their everyday lives. Okay, I was wondering when it would start snowing again, properly. Because it's been a little while in Leaf Bear and there has been no snow. But here we are. Where's WaveKit going? WaveKit, it says you're off to go and use if you're going to go use the dirt place, it's all the way over here. You are way far from the camp. Where are you going? Guys, I think WaveKit's lost. I think it's safe to say WaveKit is completely lost. I mean, you are turning around and heading back. But that doesn't seem like the correct way to get over there. If you're self-correcting, I'm gonna roll a die. You are a kit and you've never been this far away, and it's very windy. I think it's like literally a blizzard. It's not super deep yet, but I feel like this is bad all around. You're currently not somewhere I can see you either. Ah, you're in the brambles. I feel like it's very likely you are lost. I'm going to say, I'm gonna roll a d20. If I roll higher than 15, I'm gonna like leave you be, let you find your way back safely. But if it's within a 15, I'm gonna stop you from running home and say that you are currently lost in the territory and someone's gonna need to go looking for you. Cause, this ain't good. That's a 6, you are lost. Sorry, little kit. We're gonna cancel that, and you're currently kinda stuck. At least it's like it's not that far. But I am going to... You were kind of like running off in this direction, so I'm going to have you go running in that direction a little bit longer. And actually I'm going to move you off of that lot and kind of into a space between lots. Like here. Which isn't actually on any lot. So you are completely lost, little kitten, I'm sorry. Somebody will notice that you're missing, though, and they will come looking for you. Sandwich, this is kind of on you, because you are the one who last saw WaveKit. Where's Coast Tail? Okay, you're out in the territory. Where's WebKit? WebKit is off playing with this. Sundance is about to be pounced on by Wolfstar. How about you two chat instead? Don't get pounced on. Just have a friendly chat. Leader Deputy. And I'm sure you'll notice, like, you'll kind of be like, hey, have you seen... This is your kit, after all, even though you aren't, like, super involved with the parenting, though you have gotten a little bit more involved, to be fair. I am curious, what time will your parents notice? What time will everyone notice that WaveKit is missing? I am going to have you go and check on WebKit because I feel like that's a good thing to do, Coast Tail. Go check on this baby and groom this baby, and then probably like realize, oh, I have WebKit, but I don't have WaveKit. Where's my baby? And as I'm trying to set all this stuff going on, you're going after a venomous snake, which is very close to the other kit. Please. Whenever I see this, I always worry that the snakes are going after kits. Whenever the snake appears near a kit, that's my first thought, is the snake is going after the kit, and you are in the yellow. A lot is happening all at once. Leaf Bear has hit, and suddenly it's just doom. Okay, well, you caught a chip bag, so first, you failed. So we have to go ahead and roll and see if we can't find... snake failures. Cat is unharmed. Okay, good. But before... Actually, I need to go now to you, yellow. Healthy. Okay. All this is fine. We're just worried about a kit who's gone missing. You, take care of yourself. Get out of bed. Coast Tail is going to be worried about her baby. And are you? You're pretty close by. I think maybe... We don't have to do a long grooming session. We can cut it short and have you come and speak to Frostheart. And maybe Frostheart can organize... Because Frostheart's right here. You can organize the search party or something. Bristlebolt's still recovering, so they can't go along. We're gonna cut the grooming session short, but it will hopefully still be giving you a little extra kudos with your BB. You're not up to anything. You're just kind of out lost. You're grooming yourself. Poor BB. Part of the reason I put you all out in like in the middle of nowhere is so you can kind of wander. You'll find your way. It's like somewhere, I'm sure. But I'm worried. See, you've taken care of yourself. You are fine. And now you're stalking for prey. Okay, well now you're speaking to Frostheart. Okay, somehow you are getting along a little bit with Bristlebolts for now. You also get along quite well with Shelldapple. Not quite friends, but you're getting there. And you do want to playfully chase Shelldapple and sniff Shelldapple. Huh. And you, I'm gonna have you... This is just the territory. I think you don't need to have a full patrol unless like it's absolutely necessary. But let's see. Like the nearest piece of territory where the kit could have gone is here, so I'm gonna have you visit the Dead Tree Pond and try and find a piece of prey out here. It's the same thing I did back in Clans of the Island when a couple of kits ran off from camp and ended up in Cliff Clan territory. We're gonna be doing basically the same thing. And we're hoping that things go well, because that was, like, Leaf Fall. This is Leaf Bear. Things could be dangerous. Alright, Frostheart is here. We're gonna have you search for... If you can successfully catch something, then that counts. Your hunting skill is level 5, so you should hopefully be able to catch something. Doesn't matter what it is. This is just a matter of you trying to get the scent. And I'll point you in the correct direction. Otherwise, you're going to go in the opposite direction. Or one of the wrong directions. I think, who else was nearby? If Coast Tail's talking to somebody, you're trying to catch a bug, apparently. Bristlebolts was nearby. Is Bristlebolts talking to someone? You're talking to Pinecone. Pinecone, I think we're going to have you also going to try and search. There's a spot you can go and search over here by the training grounds. Was I saying Bristlebolts? I think you're Pinecone. Okay, you, we need to have hunt something. Frostheart. If you can catch something, you're going the correct way. The reason I have two cats on is because like they would probably try and split up a bit. See if they can cover more ground. This is just within their territory. If they have to go into another clan's territory, they would probably double back and grab more cats, or like try and find patrol and let them know. Alright. And you caught a pigeon, so you are gonna go to another lot closer. You're pretty close. Why'd you go that way? I'm a little confused, but okay. You're gonna go here, visit the bubbling earth. You know what, Pinecone? I'm just gonna have you go to the old ritual. And then be very close to where Wavekid actually is. Wavekid's just kind of sitting there grooming himself. Not very concerned, honestly. Just kind of very nonchalantly. You are kind of like huddled in like the bushes near a tree for shelter, which is adorable and so sad. But at least you know how to keep yourself safe from the elements for the time being, or you're trying to. Oh my gosh, you are so close. You like ran right past. The way the cats kind of route themselves to get to where they need to go baffles me. Okay, you fell asleep. You are not falling asleep. You are searching for a lost kit. And you are also searching for the lost kit. But either one of you will find this kit, and I'll probably have all three of you go home together. Because you are so... Where is this kit? Oh my... You are running home on your own. Hey, Pinecone, if you don't find this kit, I will be shocked. But Pinecone did run onto this piece of territory all on his own, so... And you're once again hiding in the bushes. Okay, you're going after a venomous... And there's a fox. Oh, this is bad. If fox is close enough, I think I'm gonna go ahead and trigger fox encounter. And see what happens. I feel like the fox would be, like, looking for food. Carefully avoid the fox. Do I do it twice because there's 2 cats on this lot? I'm gonna hit it a second time. Hide from fox. Okay, you know what? That works. That's fine. This is our first time actually seeing a fox in this territory as well, so... Oh, the fox is, like, coming here. Oh, that is, like, so close. I don't know if you've ever seen a fox before. You've probably seen a wolf, maybe? But a fox is, like, brand new to you. That's, like... It's probably not as scary as a wolf, but... Still something you want to look out for. Is the wolf... Is the fox circling? I call it a wolf. It's a fox. Kind of is, a little bit. Oh, I think it's going after Frostheart. Speaking of Pinecone, you caught the snake, and now I'm going to have you come and check on the baby. Because the baby is here! Come and make sure the baby is okay. Frostheart is after a turtle currently. That fox is on the way, and you did not catch the turtle. So I feel like you would, like, kinda... You probably have no idea what's going on. I'll let you linger. I don't think we have to go after... We don't have to continue. There is a wolf. Oh, that's worse. There is a wolf. On the lot. Okay, I feel like this is a case where we're not going to linger too long. We are going to make sure the kid's okay. I'm going to say you're going to, like, grab the kid, bundle them up, and run. Because normally I would have you do, like, a careful sort of little walk home. No, you're going to grab the kid by the scruff and run. Like, 1, 2, like, making sure the kid is okay. We're gonna grab this kit by the scruff and run. Because there is no way. You are running home. I'm gonna have you both hit go home. You're falling asleep, don't fall asleep. I'm gonna have you also go home. I'll just teleport the kit back once Pinecone makes it back, because that is... Yeah, oh, there goes the fox. Is it the same fox or is that a different fox? If that's a different fox... Huh. And of course, as I've got the kit home, the snow's begun melting. It was just a temporary worry, I guess, but you know, it's a good thing. I feel like I could have also like rolled for like, oh, something terrible happens to the kit as well, but... Or maybe I should have rolled for like how long it takes us to notice the kit is gone. Like how many hours from the time that the kit went missing. But you know, I think it worked out well enough for now. Okay, that's adorable. Sundance's eyes are very glitchy. I have to like pause. I have to like have the camera at the exact right angle because your eyes are so glitchy, Sundance. But you can be very adorable with your babies sometimes, and I do appreciate that. You're a better dad than I thought you'd be. You know what? That's a good thing. Oh, the purring. Oh, that's precious. Oh my gosh. Okay, web kit is in the yellow, meaning that I have to roll to make sure that your magic poisoning doesn't need to be treated again. Because we still don't have the green crystals, the plants are dormant. Let's see. I'm treating it the same way like I do. I'm using the same DCs as I use for the infection. So... That is a 6. That is not gonna beat a 10. So it is now untreated, and that's pretty dangerous. It also is like... You can't open it. I have to like use somebody else to open it. We have regular crystal flowers, but we don't have the ones that we need to treat your illness. And if I look at the thing... We're 5 midnight beans, and we don't have midnight beans. But there's Kona beans, cortado beans. What's that? Truffles. Maui beans. We don't have midnight beans. Do midnight beans exist in any of the other territories? I am genuinely curious. Because we might be getting desperate enough that we might need to... The other clans have invaded ours. We might get desperate enough that we may need to be the ones doing the invading. This is close enough. Those are just regular crystal plants because, surprise, surprise, see, we can harvest those, but that's not what we need. Let's see, cortado bean, maui bean. We are genuinely going to be trying to, like, find what we can use. It's lavender. So many plants around here. Red berry bean is the opposite of what we want. That's basically death berries. Kona bean, buzzberry, buzzberry. Kona bean, Kona bean, Kona bean. Midnight bean, but it doesn't have anything we can harvest. Oh, that's not good. That's because I have it set so that snow... There's a glitch in the game. Where, like, it'll say, like, something is able to be harvested, but it won't have any plants on it. So I had to activate a setting to get rid of that glitch, because it would just keep the plants in the same state where they're kind of stuck. But basically means when it snows, all the plants that could be harvested will die. And that means anything that we could harvest is now dead. This is not good for us. Red Valerian, Mandrake, Ginseng, Mandrake, Soybean. This is very not good. We don't have the herbs we need. And WebKit desperately needs to be treated. I'm going to make sure WebKit's okay for now. Where are you going? I'm going to cancel the runaround for now. You take care of yourself. I am going to make a poll, and by the time I record the formal episode, I'm going to see what you guys think I should do here. There's a fox in the territory. Why must there be a fox in the territory? And, like, right by the camp, too. And it looked like I was kind of, like, looking at the shadows, and it looked like the fox came out of the camp. What happened? Who is nearby? Shelled Apple, Wolf Slayer. You are the closest, and you're not busy? I need you to chase this fox off of the lot as best you can. The fox is already leaving, but, you know. It's the principle of the matter. Foxes are not welcome here. The fox was already leaving, but, you know. I am gonna come down and get a screenshot because, heck yeah. You've killed a wolf. A fox is nothing compared to that. I don't know if this fox wants to leave. I think the fox refuses to leave. This could be a case of like, oh, I saw the little head shake. It's not able to go home. There's something about this territory where nobody's able to come or go very easily. Like a lot of folks will pass through, and then once they're here, they're stuck. So I'm gonna roll a die to see, like, is the fox stuck and we have to reset it, or is the fox, like, being stubborn? And I'm just gonna make it like a 50-50 chance. I got my D40, or not D40, D4. If it's odds, then the fox is stuck. I just gotta reset it. Evens, the fox is refusing to leave for the sake of refusing to leave. Odds. What? I forgot my order. What did I say was odds? I genuinely forgot. You know, we're gonna have to genuinely try and chase this fox off the lot again. We'll try again. And there it goes. Okay, that's fine. I guess it was being stubborn, but another hiss did the trick. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. Alright. So, looks like Wolfstar is currently talking to Patchshade. Patchshade came to the clan distraught with a litter of kits in tow, is what it said. If there is a mate involved, they are nowhere to be found. But yeah, so Patchshade is here. Patchshade is a traveler from another clan and brought a litter of 4 kits. I did roll a die to see how many kits, and it was 4. And they are all here and immediately are greeting WebKit and probably, where's, WaveKit is apparently not being greeted, but there are 4 kits now. 4 new kits, which brings us to a total of 6. These ones are a little older, WebKit and WaveKit, so we don't have to worry so much, except for the fact that WebKit is currently sick and I still have not checked the results of the poll to see if we can go get some herbs somehow. But the kits, I don't know if they're gonna stay, or if Patchshade is gonna stay, or what's gonna happen. Patchshade, however, is a former clan cat and would understand kind of what the deal is with the clans. according to his bio, he's the old deputy of a clan called Dawn Clan. He won't reveal why he left, but he wasn't at fault. So he's from another clan far away from here. Why he's here? Why he is here in the valley? Who knows? Probably has something to do with why he left. But, yeah, now there's a whole litter of kits. And... yeah, so we have Juniper, who is this little baby here. You're a very cute little one. Kind of got some kind of gingery patches and faint stripes that you can just barely see. We have Hazel, who's a tortoiseshell. Was literally born like this, and then like my thing said, has more reddish tones. It's like, well, there was just a brown, like you're already kind of a red cat. And I'll just make the brown patch reddish. Then there's Burrow, who is also very adorable. I did have to make the stripes that you were born with a little darker because they had to be a little closer to brown according to my generator, but you are very cute. And then there's Sorrel, who is right here. Said that you're a darker color than you were born with in-game. I usually ignore white when I do that, but I made everything else a darker color. And you are a very cute cat. These guys are all just very adorable. And now the real challenge is more, how are we gonna feed a clan of 6 kits when we're in the middle of Leaf Bear for now? These guys are pretty close to becoming apprentices. These guys still have a ways to go if they choose to stay. We'll see how this kind of shakes out, though. Oh, that's another fox. Oh, that's another fox. Oh no. I don't see anybody out right now, so that's good. And the fox does not seem to be wanting to come inside, so as long as the fox goes away. But that might be part of why Patch Shade decided to bring all these kits here. Because maybe there has been an increasing number of foxes in the territory recently, and the number of wolves. Maybe it's just not safe. Where are you, Shelldapple? I was just saying, oh yeah, nobody's out. Oh, you're going after... Apparently you caught a venomous snake before it could kill any kits. No, good. Thank you, Shelldapple. You are a phenomenal cat, and we all love you. Everybody thanks Shelldapple for being such a wonderful cat and for saving the kits and the rest of the clan every single time they're even on screen. Okay, now it's a blizzard, and it's high enough that like the base of these statues is completely covered. Like, where's the kits? Okay, you're in a bed, so you're not gonna be looking like you're buried. Where are you? You are buried. The kits are buried in the snow. Oh my gosh. I mean, at least they're like in the camp, so they're protected. But oh my gosh. And welcome back to the present, where we're actually going to need to find a treatment for little Webkit in this awful Leaf Bear. Speaking of Webkit, I did see that apparently Sundance is cuddling him in bed, which is adorable. Great way to make sure that your baby stays like nice and warm and protected in this awful Leaf Bear. I do have some thoughts for how that's going to work out. I did set up the poll, and you guys did come up with some answers. I am going to wait until it's a little later in the day, because like right now it's midnight. You know, it's not quite the right time for us to be sending cats out like on actual patrols. We do have a fair amount of food for the time being. We'll see how long this lasts. But yeah, we'll see who all goes on patrol later. And okay, people are catching quite a bit. Or cats are catching quite a bit. You caught a chipmunk, apparently. And you caught a snake. Let me go ahead and actually, like... There we go. And Patch Shade, one of our new cats, is here, just kind of keeping an eye on things. Oh my gosh, just the way everybody just sinks into the snow is ridiculous. This tells you how bad Leaf Bear is. This is like 1 day's worth of snow, by the way. This much snow in 1 day and cats are immediately being buried. Okay, that's just Frostheart. I always get a little... I keep forgetting what some of the cats in the clan look like. But it's all fine. Oh, somebody hissed. It is adorable seeing the kids just all kind of like bounding through the snow. Like, look at them. They're so tiny, you can't really see them. Oh my gosh. Were they all outside of the camp? I didn't even realize they were all out there. They're all just too tiny. They're all just completely buried. Oh my gosh. Like, literally can only see the food if I'm at a specific angle. If I'm here, food is invisible. So... we may need to do something about the amount of snow we've got. Okay, the snow stopped for like half a second. And started up again. So, Okay, actually, you know what? A lot of cats are awake or waking up right now. So I think it's not unreasonable to say maybe we should send some cats out at this time on patrol to go and grab some herbs. Majority of you guys said I should, like, go to another clan and at least act like they give us herbs. I'm not going to be able to get a physical item because I don't have the time to, like, go into the game's code with all how, like, my game is laggy. I'm looking into a new, like, performance patch that's been made by modders, but I haven't added it yet. But my game is super laggy. If I go into build mode or buy mode, it takes forever, and I can't just get the individual herb. I have to get the entire plant, and that's a whole other hassle. Because then I would, like, have to get the herb off of that plant and then delete the plant. It's easier to just say, we're going to the clan and they'll either give it to us or they won't. But with the number of cats here, I think Skunk Stripe, it makes sense for her to want to take a handful of the cats in the clan. Like, there's Thornstripe here. Thornstripe is off to go and sleep. Dude, you have plenty of energy. You don't need to. I think what we need to do is have Skunk Stripe go with a number of cats to Wild Clan, and it'll probably take exactly the right amount of time. Let's see, I saw Frostheart was awake. You're a mediator, so it's fine. Sandwiches looked like they were awake, and Thornstripe looked awake, so why don't we have these guys all go? Seems like it'd be a good group to go with, to go and ask for some supplies. Because we need herbs for WebKit. Because we don't have them in our own territory. Alright, looks like the entire patrol is successfully making their way out of the camp. 3 cats went one way, and then Frostheart is coming a different way. But that's fine. It's the entire patrol. I think we're going to be successful here. At least in our attempts to get there. Where? You slowed down for a moment. I was like, what happened? Okay, we are making our way through into Wild Clan territory now. I can actually see some of the herbs from the other parts of their territory. Everything is mature but dormant. There are no plants currently growing, partly because of the snow and the cold temperatures. So, Skunk Stripe, we better hope that whatever your negotiations are, that they're successful. And I do think we have mostly cats who will be helpful in this. Like, you're the healer, which should give you a little bit of a boost. We have the mediator and Sandwich, who is lagging behind, but is kind of like one of like the more unassuming cats in the clan, I would say. Should be a good combination of cats. And then we have Thornstripe, who's kind of the muscle here. Like, Sandwich could be muscle as a warrior, but honestly, I feel like Thornstripe is more the muscle in this regard. I wonder who lights that flame, or why it's lit, or why there's a flame there that probably never goes out. More of the magic of this world, perhaps. And we are here. I just saw this guy trying to mess with trash, even though there is no place to take out the trash, so we're probably just gonna drop it right there. All these cats are also immediately on the move. Honeyfoot, Mossdawn, Beanstalk, Raindrop, Galestorm, Lightning Blast, Ashenfoot. We do need to speak to Ashenfoot in particular. So how about let's speak to Ashenfoot. Ashenfoot is the one who will have the knowledge on herbs that we need. Looks like Galestorm and Raindrop are getting along right there. Okay, but please say you have herbs for us. This leaf bear is unbearable, and that is not meant to be a pun, but it kind of unintentionally became one. Oh geez. Too close to an herb. Yep, figured. Okay. And again. I figured out in Clans of the Island that there are certain plants that if you get too close, it will glitch out your screen. And right there we have two. Which is just perfect. Might just be Wonder Petal. Was it Wonder Petal before as well? I think it was. Okay, let's socialize a little longer. And I have added a little section to my generator for asking for herbs and asking for herbs in Leaf Bear, which is a difference. The healer only has a limited supply of this herb. If Rune Clan comes back, they cannot spare any more. Which is a good outcome for this, honestly, because it's more likely that there will be some form of refusal, especially in Leaf Bear. Like, in other temperatures, it'll probably be fine, but... Oh my goodness, there's a little Dawn kit here, and a little Ember kit. It's got little piles of snow here where all the kits are hidden. You can't even see these kits, but you can just barely see Dawn Kit's face. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. Oh my goodness. You are adorable, and I'm sorry that you're buried in the snow. It's fine. This will be fine. I might have to do the thing I've done in Clans of the Island where I turn off snow temporarily, like, and just like have it be a specific level. Because it kind of lags the game a little bit. But yeah, we're going to say that they have given us just enough of the herb for one treatment for WebKit. And where's the others? You're not gonna sleep here. Excuse you. I see that Thornstripe is running around here. And Sandwich, what are you doing? You're just kind of off here in the corner. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Robin Kid is here. Where's Solar Star? I would like to speak to Solar Star, but it's gonna be kind of hard to pinpoint where cats are in this deep snow. Okay, we're not gonna be petted. You should be contained, but it's kind of hard to contain you when I don't control you. Oh, but you are maintaining crystal plants? So you know, this kind of makes sense. See, that's Lightning Blast, it's not Solar Star. Gale Storm, not Solar Star. Smolder Step. Viper Fang. Beanstalk and Joy Glow. Ivy Leaf. So many cats. And yet I do not know where the leader is. Oh, there he is. Up in the tree. Tucked away. Where he is completely unaware. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Yeah. And Wave Kit is yellow now. Okay, well, Wave Kit. Where is yellow? You're not sickly, but you are healthy. Okay, you're fine. I'm a little paranoid because it's Leaf Bear. Maybe I should do... With the number of cats, and because it's Leaf Bear, especially with this deep snow, maybe I should do disadvantage. I don't want to, but I might have to. I feel like because you're a kit, it's this deep snow, and it's Leaf Bear, I feel like I have to do disadvantage. Still healthy, okay, that's fine. It didn't change. But that's kind of how it works sometimes. You're fine. Just take care of yourself. My gosh. Go and eat that chipmunk. Where are you? Yeah, you're trying to eat a chipmunk. Eat the chipmunk. And meanwhile, I need you all to come running home. If the game will let you, which it should. Yeah, everybody's coming home. We have the herbs that we need. We should be on decent enough terms with Wild Clan right now. It should be okay. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Catshade? It says you're off to go and sleep. Sir, are you not gonna stay with your kits in our clan? Hello? Where are you going? You're in the area I haven't even, like, put stuff in yet. I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna add some, like, some stuff to the territories out here, and I never do. What are you doing? Come back! At the same time, you're brand new, so it's like, do you have some... Please tell me this is just a hunt. Okay. Parakeet is useful. I'll see what Patch Shade does, I think, because I'm a little concerned about this. You've got some good stuff, actually. There's another traveler out there named Twilight Blossom. Where are you going, Patch Shade? You're going to, like, the place where I put the Patreon cats recently, which Patshade is a Patreon cat. But, like, hello? Okay, yeah, sure, this might as well be a thing that's happening now. Yeah. I hope you come back, but you're also so new. I don't know what your deal is. Like, I have, like, the little thing written here, like, you want to keep your clan safe and protected, you want to train 6 apprentices, you enjoy training the apprentices, and you fear becoming like your father or disrespecting the warrior code. It could have something to do with, like, whatever caused you to leave Dawn Clan to be like, well, I can't really stay here with my kids, but what is going on? I'm so confused by you. You're so new, I'm just gonna allow it. I don't feel like this is out of character because I don't know who you are yet in this game. Oh, and you're about to be hit. Okay. Please, Sundance, why are you hissing at Wolfstar? And Wolfstar's hissing back. Okay, you ain't taking that. Now you're just off to go and groom yourself. Yeah, that's fine. And now you're gonna be nuzzled by... You want to sniff Shelldapple, and Shelldapple is just kind of doing her own thing. Why don't you come and chat with Shelldapple yourself? I do feel like you and Shelldapple should get along decently. You probably have a lot of respect because she killed a wolf. You know, that's not something most cats can do, is kill wolves. And yet she managed. I think that's earned Sundance's respect. Okay, I was very concerned that there was like a weirdly shaped wolf that's just Wolfstar carrying a toy. You're carrying one of the balls, okay. You're carrying the little rock. That's actually adorable. I'm not gonna lie. Just carrying a little rock around with you as you run through the snow. Snow is so high though. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that you're back, Skunkstripe, let's find where WebKit is. Ah, WebKit is on the way out. Let's wait till you're somewhere I can actually see you. There we are. And I'm gonna have you treat WebKit with a little socialization. Take care of the little baby here, huh? And then I'm gonna say that WebKit is treated. And will recover at a later time than would have before, but still will be treated. Is somebody catching something here? Who is this? Is that Sandwich? You're catching a turtle here? I think that's Sandwich. Yep, it is. I recognize its skinny head anywhere, and it was a snake skin, which is fine. This snake, did you find like a loose snake skin caught on the turtle's back that was like being dragged out of here? I don't know. What's a turtle doing here in Leaf Bear anyway? Sometimes the weather can be a little ridiculous. I love it, but my gosh. Oh, Patshade, you caught a mini python? Cool, why don't you come on back? Oh, you're actually trying to attack a two-leg now. Okay, sure, yeah. And you're stalking for prey. Are you gonna come back, or are you just gonna stay out here, buddy? Huh? Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, someone's hissing a lot. I think it's a kit, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. There is a kit who is... Some of these kits are aggressive. More than one. There's Sorrel and Burrow. They're both of the aggressive kits. Or no, Sorrel's not aggressive. But I think Sorrel's being hissed at by Burrow. Yeah, you're chasing. Yeah, okay. Burrow is one of the aggressive kits. Aggressive and independent. The other one is aggressive and a genius, Juniper. So the aggressive trait is gonna just be in the clan for a little while, and clearly, Burrow isn't really a very friendly kit, even to his own littermates. Burrow is adorable, though. I do love Burrow's pattern, which you can't see in the snow, but... This two-leg is like, this cat needs to leave, because I'm about to leave. Oh my gosh. Can you... You're just kits, so I'm not too concerned about, like, anyone getting hurt right now. I just feel bad. Honestly. I just feel bad, because you guys are littermates. Why are you so mean to each other? Look at that. That's just mean. Why are you like this? You don't like your littermates very well. Hazel, you have a tiny bit of friendship with, but that's it. Do any of the kids like each other? Okay, you get along a tiny bit with Sorrel. Not with the others. Hazel, tiny bit with Burrow. And not the others. You really dislike Sorrel. I feel like I need to break this up. This is getting a little out of hand. You are bullying poor Sorrel. Poor Sorrel! The only sibling who likes you is Juniper, a tiny teensy bit. Where is Juniper? I feel like I need to fix this somehow. You're hissing at the leader. How about you not hiss at the leader and you come and instead hang out with your littermate. You can play chase. I'll have you socialize. Play chase. You can chase, but it can be playful instead of like being mean, instead of being a bully. Can't even see these kits. Where's Burrow off to? Oh, you're just right here. Okay, sure. I can't even show you what the kits are doing because they are just hidden. I feel like the snow has not let up once. I think it is reasonable for me to, at least for now, let's set the snow levels to low so we can at least see the kits. There's Juniper and there's Sorrel. You just kind of popped out of snow right there, Bristlebolt. Yeah, the kits are very cute. Juniper does have stripes on the side of their face. Sorrel is just a very stripy little kit with some patches. No, that's... Oh, this is Burrow over here, who is very fun pattern. Look at you. Like, genuinely, Burrow has, like, one of my favorite patterns of all these kits. And Hazel is like a little Torby, or a little tortoiseshell. And just kind of barely, you only have like the one dark marking. Look at you. You're very cute. You're also the only girl. And I think you're outside of the territory. Yeah. This happens, and I don't know how to stop it. Now where are you, Patchshade? You're on your way home. Okay. You left and now you're coming home. I don't know what your deal is. If anyone has any ideas why Patchshade is like this, please do let me know. I am very confused and concerned about all this. I do have to say, I think it's sweet how Coast Tail does look after all of the kits for now. But this shadow, this shade, like, the lighting mod does some really cool stuff. Like, look at this. Look at these shadows. Not that glitch, but still, like... you guys do need to come back into the camp. You know this, right? I think even Patchshade is already back. Yeah, look at you. I don't see you, but I know you're there. And my camera's a little frozen, but it's fine. There you are. You're kind of phased through a wall, but that's fine. Okay, I heard a hiss. I was like, what? And it's just Patchshade's idol. Like, you're not hissing at anything. There's no... You're just hissing at the air. I think you're just very on edge after whatever caused you to bring your kits here. Oh great, the kits are getting buried again. No, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. I'll just... The kids can get buried in the snow. It's fine. It just tells you how deep it is. And Coastail, where are you going, sweetheart? You're off to catch a chipmunk. Oh yes, I did see this chipmunk around. It is, like, buried in the snow, So she's, like, very lucky she noticed it was there. I just noticed the cat was running through the territory. It's Apple again, isn't it? Yes, it is. You know what? Sure. Apple decided not to stick around, and that's probably for the best. Speaking of cats passing through, Snowflake Fall of Echo Clan. Who all is nearby? I do not see anyone who would have noticed. Wolfstar, how awake are you? Mostly awake. I think you might be awake enough to intercept Snowflake Fall and see what exactly it is that they are doing. Who are you, Snowflake Fall? I need to check who you are in the allegiances really quick. Main goal is to live a peaceful life. They enjoy watching nature and fear the end of the clans. Okay, so you're probably a very peaceful cat. I'm just gonna save really quick. You know, Snowflake Fall is almost out of the territory, actually. You know what? We don't need to do this. Snowflake Fall's gone. You're awake, but Snowflake Fall is gone, so I don't think... Hello? So Snowflake Fall is gone, but that certainly... Hello, one of the wolf bear hybrids is here. Oh boy. Okay. You certainly are funky looking. Sure. Yeah, this is definitely something. There's not more of them around, is there? It did, like, just kind of, like, run through the territory, but didn't, like... Okay, Frostheart is here. I didn't even notice Frostheart was out here. I'm a little nervous about that thing being so close, so I'm keeping an eye out. I better only see members of our own clan here for now, because I'm a little paranoid after that. Sundance is about to hiss at Frostheart. Why are you doing this? Please, why? Just go sleep. You want to sleep too, right? Okay, what are you doing? Frostheart? Go sleep, please. You guys are clearly exhausted. Everyone's a little frustrated by Leaf Bear. Go sleep. Okay, apparently Patchshade is asleep under here somewhere, and I do not see Patchshade. Like, I'm centered on Patchshade right here, apparently. I just... You are in the snow. Like, just in the snow right there. I do not see you. At least Sandwich caught a pigeon. And hello? Snowflake fall again. Sandwich. Okay, I don't think... I'm a little concerned by the fact that this cat's coming back because that might mean the wolf-bear hybrids on the way back, and I'm a little nervous about that. Not gonna lie. Very nervous about some of the stuff happening in this save today. Just a raccoon there. I might not record as long as I normally do again. Because I have stuff I need to do tonight. Okay, sir, you were injured. Can you, like, let yourself recover, please? Oh my gosh. Again, you just... I did not expect you to be such a good father. But you love your kids. You're especially taking good care of little baby Webkit. That is adorable. And this time you're cuddling on a pile of leaves. Oh my gosh. That is actually so precious. Alright, while I have a bunch of the cats doing a big ol' hunting patrol and trying to get as much prey as possible right now, I'm gonna go ahead, and as they're hunting, I'm gonna go ahead and roll on the randomizer and see what events we get for now. Sandwich and Skunkstripe talk about what the near future may hold. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting one. I have seen people discussing, like, maybe Sandwich does not want to be a warrior. Maybe Sandwich would rather be a healer, so that could be part of it. Discussing what the near future may hold. Okay, you're off to go and eat. So once you're done eating, I think it's reasonable for you after that to, like, have that conversation. Having another healer could be huge, especially in this clan, because that opens up more opportunities. Such as the fact that a healer can only have a mate in kits in this clan if there's a second healer who can take over their duties. Actually, I caught a yellow python. That is... I did not catch that, but it's a good thing that you were successful. And oh, you're about to be nuzzled by... Okay, yeah, this is perfect, actually. Yeah, go have this conversation. I'll let you do the nuzzle. Have your little socialization, socialize. Go ahead and nuzzle. Have this conversation. I feel like this is an important conversation to have. I feel like this could be that conversation. I kind of get a similar vibe. Sandwich has not gained any fighting skill this entire time. Like, all the other cats have some amount of fighting skill. It may not be a ton. Like, even Skunkstripe has a tiny bit. But every other cat has some fighting skill. Not Sandwich. Sandwich has not gained any in the entire time that he's been here. So I kind of wonder, maybe you don't want, maybe it's true, you don't want to be a warrior. Maybe you would much rather be a healer like Skunkstripe. Maybe, like, you were inspired by the fact that you were taken in? Who knows? So your goals do say, I don't actually have goals written in here for you, but in the allegiances, let's see. Allegiances, Sandwich. Want to find a love that will last forever. Enjoy spending time with your family, and you fear going near the water. Interesting! Okay. That also opens up some potential stuff for what this conversation could be, but probably not. But that is something to keep in mind, that you are interested in a romance as part of your goals. So, who are you closest with, by the way? I'm curious. Skunk Stripe, apparently. You also like Pinecone, Shelled Apple, Coast Tail. You get along with pretty much everybody. Except for Sundance and Patchshade. And cats outside of the clan. But yeah, interesting. Okay. Okay. So you guys have your conversation. You are off to go, and you're carrying a rock somewhere. That's fine. Patchshade caught a plasma bug. You actually have a couple of plasma bugs and a few snake skins. This is actually really good. You can give those to the healer, get rid of that chip bag while you're at it. At some point, actually, speaking to the healer, because this is part of my rules. When a cat speaks to the healer, I have to keep track of this. We can get rid of their chip bags. And any potential healing items, we can give on over to the healer. Pinecone is now an expert of slithery creatures. As a reward, Pinecone will always successfully catch snakes, lizards, and turtles. And you caught a python! Okay, excellent. You're also not the best warrior, but even you have some fighting skill, which is part of why I think Sandwish is like definitely not warrior material, because you have not gained any fighting abilities. You're only good at hunting, apparently. But literally everyone else, including cowardly little Pinecone, has gained some skills, so that tells you a bit. Hello? Is that... Oh, that's just Patchshade. I saw, like, bumps in the snow. I was like, hello? What's that? I will always be a little paranoid of stuff happening out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Patchshade actually just caught an emerald tree boa. You know what? Sure. Sure, yes, this is fine. Okay, and you're about to be pounced on by Bristlevolt. We can go ahead and get rid of this. And give you the snake skin. Just be gentle with Bristlevolt, because they are recovering. Please tell me that that thing is not running into our clan's territory, because I see it. Oh my gosh, it is, isn't it? This border's right here. Yep, there it is. Is it crossing? Game froze right as it was about to. We gotta drive it out once it does, though, because that is a fox. And yep, there it is. Who's close by? Who's close by to see the fox? Somebody's gotta be close by. There's always somebody out right over here. Usually they're hunting Thornstripe. Or that's Pinecone. Pinecone never wants to do anything out here. Pinecone is too cowardly, I think. That's an emerald tree boa snake. And that's Patchshade, who's about to catch the emerald tree boa snake. Y'all, there is a fox in the territory, and nobody here to do anything about it. Where are you? You are off to go and sleep in the tree. You're asleep. Oh. Hello. You are off to try and groom. I think our resident wolf slayer may notice the fox. I think you might also be our best option for fighting it off, because, yeah. We are going to have you chase it off the lot first. See if you can't scare it. Yes, yes, I hear ya. The snow is very high, but we're gonna try and intimidate you regardless. That fox is very grumpy, but... Fox is running off. Good job. Shelldapple, you are amazing. Oh, no, you're off to go and pounce on... Well, good job, Patshade. Glad you caught that. You also want to sniff it. That's fine. You're not gonna do that. You're off to go and nuzzle Patshade. I don't think Patshade wants to be nuzzled, per se. Where is Patshade? Over here, yeah. I don't think Patshade wants to be nuzzled, but if you want to say hi to Patshade, I'll let you say hi. Just have a little friendly chat. And then play chase. That way you can both get some fighting skill up. You're very intimidating and scary, and you will be very successful at scaring off all of the foxes and wolves in the future. I love that for Shelldapple. Okay, who's bullying who now? Wave Kit is being bullied. Burrow! Burrow, why are you so mean? Don't bully little Wave Kit. Oh my gosh. Okay, you really don't like anybody. You are really making a point of antagonizing every cat you come across, including your siblings. And I heard more hissing elsewhere. There's a couple of hissy kitties around. I don't know where they all are, though. You at least try to get along with the others, even if not all the time. You, though, really aggressive and independent is quite a combo for cruelty, I think. You gotta be nice, little Burrow. Who is hissing over here? I think somebody's guarding something is the problem. Why don't you... I don't know. But you're guarding something, and that's... You usually hiss when you guard something, is what I've noticed. Okay, I do feel like I need to break up this little interaction. You're being sniffed, and now you're off to go and take a nap. Yeah, why don't you stop guarding? Okay, everybody's hissing. I'm hearing lots of hissing, and I don't always know from what direction. It's got me a little on edge. At the very least, having a good number of aggressive cats is a good recipe for... Oh, goodness. Burrow? Is that Burrow? It's Juniper! Okay, Juniper apparently also does not like Pinecone. Wow, okay. Pinecone really does not... Pinecone, what? Why do these kids not like you? These kids just keep harassing poor Pinecone. This is honestly kind of funny, but it's kind of sad. Like, what the heck? And you're about to be pounced on. Oh my gosh. These kids just keep harassing poor Pinecone. And Pat Shade just does not care. You're just walking by like, oh yeah, good to see you're playing with my kids. Oh my gosh. I feel like the fact that you just don't care could put you at odds with Pinecone. Like, she may not be happy that you're not stepping in to intervene with your kids. I'm gonna give you a tiny little bit of... if it'll happen. Which it should. I'm trying to give a tiny... there we are. A little bit of dislike. You don't get along with Pinecone because you're not stepping in to intervene when your kids are harassing her all the time. She just wants to defend her little log is all. Oh, but you are going to be nuzzled by your mate. That's adorable. And speaking of... are you guys gonna go into the pet house? Not today. Okay. Is this a friendly pounce? Please tell me this is a friendly pounce, Sundance. I've got too much aggression going on today, and I do not want more. Especially against the newest member, and you're still technically recovering from an injury. You're pretty close to being recovered, though, so I think we could just kind of let it slide, but... alright, what does that say for your relationship? Ah, little bit of friendship. You know what? Perfectly fine. Okay, and you just decide to snap right there. That's fine. This is all fine. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, all the hissing. Please, I do not want any more hissing. Skunk Stripe, you're chatting with Thornstripe? Alright, what have you got to give? Just the snake skin. That's fine. I will say, between everything that's happened so far in this episode that I've recorded right now and during the time skip, I think I have enough footage to create a full episode. Like I said, I'm not recording as long. There's other stuff that I need to be doing tonight and that I need to be getting to. I'm going to be doing some more like collaborative series. Like I've already had like the Pokemon Archipelago going, which is like where like people will be playing different games, and while I'm playing Pokemon Platinum, their items are in my game, my items are in their games, and there's a bunch of people who can't finish their game until I finish mine, because for some reason the game decided to put their stuff in the post-game of Platinum, which is a problem. But I'm gonna be trying to do that as much as I can, because there's a bunch of people relying on me. And at the same time, starting this weekend, there's going to be a new Minecraft series. It'll be uploaded sometime the following week, but some of the members will be uploading it on their YouTube, like either on their own channels, or will be like live streaming it on Twitch or YouTube or wherever they choose to stream. So be sure to check that out. And in the meantime, I will return to this series in a little bit, and I will see you in the next episode. Stay safe out there, everybody.